everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Lance Jaynes, but you probably know that because my name's on the channel and you've seen it before. Thanks for tuning in. Excuse me, I gotta clear my voice. Beautiful day out. I'm getting to work outside, which is awesome, and hope you can get out and enjoy the weather and the sun. So today I want to talk about shadow work and why it's so important as part of the awakening process. And I don't think I've really gotten into this topic, frankly, because I've been doing a lot of it. I've been forced to do a lot of shadow work, and it's a natural part of our awakening process, but it's an essential one. Look, we are all broken. We are all flawed. You know, nobody had a perfect childhood. We all have trauma. We have ways we escape our feelings. We lie, we're dishonest, we have a lot of bad parts of us. They're not bad. Things that aren't pleasurable or desirable, I guess I should say, but it's so important that we deal with these things. And look, I've lugged a lot of this stuff around my entire life. And, you know, what I regret is hurting people. I've hurt people. I've attacked people because I didn't want to deal with my problems. I've escaped. I've hurt people. I've hurt a lot of people. But, you know, on the flip side of that, it's made me a better person. And it's allowed me to heal myself, heal other relationships, and truly love people more freely. I've just been through, it's been like a crazy decade. And I know it's happening for a reason. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I'm finally turning a corner. I've got some other things that need to fall into place, but they are. And I don't think I could have gotten here if I didn't deal with those dark parts of me. And I think the best way for me has been through writing, just journaling to myself, getting out in nature, just being honest with myself. And when I have these encounters, when I have my blow-ups, when I have my pity parties, when I attack people, I'm able to, in the moment, like, own my responsibility in it. And that's when you're really growing up, you know? It's much easier to blame someone else. And look, a lot of people have hurt us. A lot of people have screwed us over. Okay, that's life. But I think, you know, deep down, we're here to love one another. And it's through going through that shadow work, through digging into those dark places of you. You're never going to be free unless you do that. And that's just something that we all have to learn to navigate, learn to walk through, learn to heal. And, you know, gratitude's a big part of that. I talk about gratitude a lot. And frankly, I've gotten out of the habit of actually writing it every day. So shame on me. It's a tough habit to keep going. But, you know, just like anything else, the more you do it, the more you make time for it, the more it becomes just natural. I think it's like 27 days or 28 days to establish a habit or something like that. Like, I'm walking 2.5 miles a day, jogging, doing push-ups and sit-ups. Like, I'm going to do that for a month, and I'm going to keep writing gratitude. So I'm getting off topic here, which I tend to do. But that's the thing about shadow work, too, is, you know, you're not fooling anybody else. You might be fooling other people, but you're not fooling yourself. You know where your dark places are. You know where you have work to do. And the more that you awaken, I think a lot of that is buried. I buried a lot of feelings and emotions for a great majority of my life. So sometimes it's not completely above the surface, but you know. You just have that inner knowing, that feeling when you're off, when you're hurt, you do something to hurt someone else, when you're escaping, when you're not dealing with your shit, because it will weigh on you. It will weigh on you, and you will never get free. I am for sure do not have all the answers. Look, I've hurt people recently, okay? So I'm not perfect, but every time I do it, I'm learning, and all I can do is be a better me. You know, we get caught up in the past, and sometimes it's hard. I mean, it sucks that I've hurt people, and I've hurt people. I can be an asshole. Don't argue with me, especially if I don't like that part of me. I have to let it go. But that being said, I've hurt a lot of people. But to hang on to that regret is not helping things, and it's not healthy. You know, to hold on to things that we wish we could go back and do differently, you're wasting your now moment, because you can't ever go back and do that. but if you can learn from it, if you can grow from it, if you can make amends and peace with yourself mostly. Sometimes we hurt people. Look, I've had some falling outs with people, and I think part of that is the awakening process, because people fall. We just grow differently, but I've had some that I've never heard from again that were dear friends. And yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but like, it's just part of the process. But I made amends. I wrote handwritten thank you notes to a couple people that kind of fell away. I've emailed some people. I've tried to reach out, but you know, there's a reason we're not friends, and we're moving in different directions. And I'll always love them. And the main thing is, like, I made my peace. Like, look, I played a role in that too. You can't have a fight or a disagreement with someone unless you participate. It's impossible. So think about that. You know, it's easy to be like, oh, F you, like, you did this to me. You're part of it too. It definitely takes two to tango. So, I don't know, I just want to talk about shadow work. It's something I've been doing a lot of, and I know a lot of other people are doing the same thing. There's a big awakening going on. This has been the craziest 2 years. It's the stupidest thing to say. Everyone knows that we're moving towards something greater and grander. And I believe it. I feel it. It's coming. There's might be more chaos before, but I truly feel like this is that long prophesied great awakening. I wonder if the Mayans calendar was, instead of 2012, should have been 21. Who knows? And I don't think it's the end of the world. I think it's the end of an age. I don't know. We'll see. I just feel it happening. Keep doing your shadow work. You know, like, you're not perfect, and it's not your goal to be perfect. It's your goal to be a better you every day, and that's all you can do. If you've hurt people, it sucks. If you've lost them, it sucks. Don't regret. Just make your peace. Make your amends. But when you apologize and reach out to someone, if you expect them to even accept it, that's not sincere. When you make amends, when you apologize, you're ultimately doing it to free that part of you, so you don't have to lug it around. You can't count on if someone else is going to take you up on that or not. It's just life. It's part of this growth process, part of this awakening. So thank you, everybody. I'm super grateful for everyone tuning in. Glad to be back out doing these. And I don't know, I'm excited. I've got a couple inspired ideas that I'm going to be starting one tomorrow. It's a new podcast, brand new format, and a whole new thing. I'll talk about it at some point, but I'm really excited about it. It feels natural. All right, everybody. Tomorrow's 11/11. Have a fantastic day and night, and super grateful for everyone's support. Please hit like and subscribe. Have a great day, and have the best day ever. Do your shadow work. Thanks, everybody.